A little bit to the left. Oh, a little bit to the right. Back a little. A little bit more. All right, come on, boys and girls. Here's Miss Charity.
Miss Charity, that doesn't look like your usual cupcake.
I decided to be creative.
Why not stick with what you usually do?
Well, I guess I could, but that can be a little boring.
Well, I don't think so. I like things to stay the same. If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
You are a creature of habit, Carl.
Well, you don't see God messing around with things.
Now, that's not exactly true. All you have to do is look around at all the different animals and flowers and even people to know that God is very creative.
Huh?
Just think, Carl, when God made you, he made you different than anyone else. When he created you, there's no one else who's exactly like you. Each time God creates, he uses creativity.
I never thought of it like that.
And there are no two snowflakes that are the same, no two clouds, no two trees. As a matter of fact, I don't think that there's anything God's made that has another exactly like it.
Must have been hard to think of all those shapes and sizes and colors.
Yeah, and I think if God can create everything he's created, then I can come up with a few different ideas for cupcakes. Carl, where'd you go?
I'm going to see how many ways I can serve hot dogs.
That's what I call being creative. Boys and girls, why don't you stay with us for today's show and you can learn all about creativity.
Let's get all our friends, 'cause it's that time again. It's time to head on down to Miss Charity's Diner. Dusty's gonna come along and we'll see Farmer Shalom. It's time to have some fun at Miss Charity's Diner. Take Constable Howie by the hand, Sue and Josiah and Mr. Dan. Another special day is coming our way at Miss Charity's Diner. Mr. Radium's got a story for you. Mr. Bookworm's gonna be there too. More things to learn, more things to do at Miss Charity's Diner. Carl's got his apron on. Mr. Marty's singing a song. Everybody come along to Miss Charity's Diner. Come on, let the fun begin, 'cause it's that time again. A happy day with all our friends at Miss Charity's Diner. Nothing could be finer than to spend some time at Miss Charity's Diner.
Oh God, if you have any ideas, please just let me know.
Who are you talking to, Miss Charity?
Oh, you heard me, did you? I was just talking to God. I'm just asking him if he has any ideas of how I can brighten up my walls a little bit.
They look pretty good to me.
Aw, thanks, Brett. That's so nice, but I just think they need a little something to brighten them up.
Why don't you just hang up some pictures or something, Miss Charity?
Hang some pictures up. That might do it, but what kind of pictures?
How about pictures of flowers? Teddy bears. What this place needs is pictures of airplanes.
Or dinosaurs. Or dogs.
Those are some really good ideas, but I don't know, somehow it's still not what I had in mind.
I know.
What?
We can have our very own pictures.
Your very own pictures? You mean like of snapshots of yourselves or school pictures?
No, pictures that we draw ourselves. Of the things we like.
In the colors we want.
Excellent!
That is a very good idea. You guys are very creative. And I think I have some markers and some paper in the kitchen. Just a minute and I will check.
This is gonna be great.
Look, Dusty, there he is. He's back and he's at it again. Wow, I don't believe it. I thought we got rid of him. You know, it doesn't seem to matter where we hide the food. That raccoon's gonna find it. Ah, He looks like he's wearing a mask, doesn't he?
Yeah. You know, when God made the raccoon, he was very creative. You know, the raccoon, he steals so much food that they've given him the nickname the Masked Rascal.
Hey, was God creative when he made me?
Yeah, he sure was. I mean, he gave you these big, long, waggly ears and a little wrinkly nose and a little tuft of hair on top of your head.
Hey, look, Farmer.
What?
He's really making a mask.
You know, that raccoon, he can take the lid off of anything. I mean, he can unlatch gates, he can unscrew jars. He can get into just about anything.
Really? And what else do raccoons eat besides trash?
Corn,
Ugh.
fish, poultry.
Poultry?
Yeah, chicken, you know,
Oh.
bones. Yeah,
Bones?
Pretty much anything.
You think you could get in my bag of doggy treats?
Yeah, I bet you could get into that bag of your doggy treat. No doubt about
Oh, he looks pretty determined. I'll be right back.
it. Where are you going? What are you doing back there, Dusty?
I'm gonna be creative too. Call me Dusty Boy, dog adventurer. I'm gonna go play with the raccoons in the trash.
Dusty, I don't think they're gonna let you play. I don't think the raccoons want you.
Well, at least they'll stay out of my doggy treats.
They might.
No, they will.
I think one of them's got one of your doggy biscuits right now.
What? No, say no.
No. I mean, yes. I'm sure of it. Look. Well, you got a big old steak bone. Too.
Oh, gotta go.
I'm blessed because I serve the best. The Lord, it lives in me. All Satan's power could never hold me down. I'm on my way to heaven to receive my crown. Life's like a freight train on heaven's track. I'm on board and I ain't coming back. Got me a one-way ticket and I'm going to see my Lord. Come on everybody, won't you come on board? We're blessed because we serve the best. The Lord, it lives in us. All Satan's power could never hold us back. On our way home, see Jesus, riding heaven's right. Life's like a freight train on heaven's track. I'm on board and I ain't coming back. Got me a one-way ticket and I'm going to see my Lord. So come on everybody, won't you come on board? We're blessed because we serve the best. Lord, it lives in me. All Satan's power could never hold us back. On our way home, see Jesus, riding heaven's track.
Hi, my name is Abby. I've come down here to Miss Charity's Diner to tell you about Miss Charity's Kids Club website. When you remember, it's really awesome. You can email any of the characters like Miss Charity, Mr. Stan, and even Josiah and Sue Lynn. When you go to the website, you will see all of Miss Charity's Diner's episodes for life. You could even get a birthday card from Miss Charity when it's your birthday. There are whole sorts of neat things to do at Miss Charity Diner's Kids Club website, and all you have to do is go to www.faithville.com and make sure it's okay with your mom or dad and tell them Abby sent you. Remember, the website is www.faithville.com.
Here's mine, Miss Charity. Oh, thanks,
Joel, what a colorful rainbow.
All done.
Thanks, Brett. Noah's Ark. That is awesome.
I'm all done to Miss Charity. I hope you like it.
Oh, Becky, I love it. It's me. And look, I've never looked so good. I like it.
You like mine, Miss Charity?
Oh, I really do. What vibrant colored flowers, Caleb. They're beautiful. Thank you.
This is for you, Miss Charity.
Natasha, what a nice airplane. I didn't know you were such a good drawer. That's great. Aww.
I hope you like mine, Miss Charity.
Khalil, I do like your T-Rex. No wonder you like dinosaurs so much. It's beautiful.
Last but not least, I hope.
It's not least, Bo. That's such a nice dog. Thank you all so much. You came to my rescue. And now my diner's not just a diner, it's an art gallery.
Where are you gonna hang them, Miss Charity?
I was thinking of hanging them right here on this wall. What do you think?
Yeah.
And I know exactly what I'm going to call them.
What?
The Magnificent Seven. Wasn't that perfect? This is definitely going to liven up my walls. There we go. What do you think?
Yeah, that's
Good.
good.
Should I put the same level or down a bit?
Down.
There. What a great dinosaur. Airplane will go back up. And Kayla's flowers. Over here. Oh, picture of me. There. I love it, guys.
Hey, Mr. Geranium, try the gold bowl in that arrangement. I think gold would really go nice in that one.
You know what? I think you're right. That looks great. Good creativity, Mr. Bookworm.
And let's try a purple ribbon on that one there. Yeah, right there.
Right again. I'm just going to take it and make a little bow. Just wait, let me see. Tell me what you think. That good?
That looks great. And
Good.
I think that arrangement right there should have a cute little, a little bunny rabbit over here.
Perfect.
Tucked in because it's for Mr. and Mrs. Bonnie's new baby boy.
Remarkable. My, you certainly are creative today, Mr. Bookworm.
I'm full of creative ideas every day, Mr. Geranium, thanks to God.
Really? Do you know who else is creative? Gordy. Gordy made a robot.
Gordy makes robots?
He certainly does. Would you like to hear that story?
I certainly would.
And girls and boys at home, would you like to hear that story too? Mom! Mom! Come on down and see the really great robot that Gordy made, said Chucky. I'm coming, said his mom. And she got there and looked at the robot that Gordy had made. It was amazing. Good for you, Gordy, she said. That looks wonderful. How did you do it? It was easy, said Gordy. I just got a bunch of cereal boxes, and I wrapped the really big cereal box in some tin foil, and then I used a whole bunch of glue, and I used paper towel rolls for the legs, and then I made it, and it really looks good, doesn't it, Mom? It looks wonderful, she said. Yeah, it's great, said Chucky. I can't do anything like that. Well, sure you can, said his mom. You're creative. What? I remember the time that you made that big bird in Miss Ashton's art class. Well, yeah, said Chucky. But one of the wings fell off. Oh. See, Mom, I can't do anything like that. Now, Chucky, said his mother, you're starting to sound like how Tyson behaves with a bone. How am I like Tyson, our dog? Asked Chucky. Well, you're just burying your creativity. And what does Tyson do when you give him a bone? Oh, that's easy, said Chucky. He takes it out in your garden and digs a hole and buries it and covers it up. Exactly, said his mother. And that's what you're doing with your creativity. You're pushing it right down. Well, yeah, but I couldn't do something like that, Chucky said. Of course you can, said his mother. You can do anything. And Gordy said he would help him. Well, there's more cereal boxes out back, said Gordy. I'll run and get them. Well, now Chucky was thinking, and We can use paper towel rolls for my robot's arms and legs too. And I can use some of Mom's earrings for its eyes, nose, and mouth, and we can decorate it with some buttons, and I'll get some toothpicks to use his teeth. It'll be great, said Chucky. It certainly will, said his mother. And is that your creativity I see you using? Why, yes it is, said Chucky.
Wow. Chucky and Gordy sure are creative, Miss Geranium.
Oh, they are. And I'm so glad they're using the creativity that God gave them.
Me too, because it would have looked really silly if Chucky had buried his robot in the flower garden.
The silliest.
You know what? Being creative is lots and lots of fun.
It certainly is. And God gives us our creativity and lots of other fun things to do for everyone.
Oh, man, I can't do it. That doesn't look like a truck.
This is too hard. I'm not doing this no more.
I'm telling my mom that the teacher isn't fair.
Yeah, I don't think kids are supposed to have to do this, you know.
Having a hard time with something?
I'll say, our teacher gave us a project, and it's impossible.
She must think we're all great painters or something.
Well, why don't you tell me what the problem is?
Our teacher wants us to paint a picture.
Well, now that doesn't sound so hard.
Mr. Stan, we don't know what to draw. She should have told us what to draw.
Yeah, she didn't even give us anything to even copy.
Look at me, I've got nothing, and Josiah's got a truck that looks like an elephant. She said we couldn't trace anything either.
Well, now that sounds to me like she wanted you guys to use your creativity.
Huh? Creativity? We don't got those kind of paints. We just got these.
Yeah, where do we buy that?
Well, it's not paint. It's a gift that God has given each of us.
Huh? A gift?
Creativity is being able to dream something up or create something in your mind. Now, everybody has their own special gift of creativity. Some people have more than others, but everybody's got some.
So, where do we find it?
Yeah. I didn't see no gifts at my house.
Well, you're going to find it in your heart and in your head.
What?
In my heart?
Okay, try this. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to picture a place that you would love to be right now, like maybe the park, or maybe to go for a walk in the woods, with your mom or your dad, of course.
I picture the biggest mall in the world.
I'm picturing Disney World.
Okay, that's good. Now open your eyes and draw a picture of what you saw in your head.
Oh. What picture should I start with? There's so many clothes.
I saw a pirate ship and the big castle.
Oh, I'm gonna need red. Can you pass me red, Josiah?
Oh, more red dresses, I bet.
Hey, you two, just chilling and cooling off?
Yeah, my mom says there aren't going to be too many more hot days.
Yeah, so we decided to swim as much as we can.
What have you been doing, Constable Howie?
Well, I was on my way to work, and I heard you guys over here laughing and splashing and everything. I thought I'd check it out. I can't have you guys having too much fun, you know.
Constable Howie, you're a big softy. You always say that kids should have as much fun as they can.
Yeah, you must like to sound tough.
Yeah, I do.
I feel like an ice cream cone at Miss Charity's.
Cool. Constable Howie, do you want to come? I just got paid from all the yard work I did today. It'll be my treat.
You know, I never miss an opportunity to go to Miss Charity's. I'll wait for you guys to get finished here.
We're done. We just gotta change.
Done? I think you both should be a little more creative when it comes to things about safety. Didn't you both forget a couple of things?
I don't think so.
We got all our clothes and towels.
Wait a minute. What about the toys you left in the pool?
Oh, well, we'll probably use them again.
You probably will. But suppose while we are over at Miss Charity's, a little child comes along, sees the toys in the pool, and decides to play with them.
That wouldn't be good. Miss Elliot across the street has 2 little girls, around 4 and 5, and they can't swim.
Oh no, they drown.
That's why one of the safety rules for pools is never leave toys in the pool. Now, what about this ladder here?
Oh, the little kids, they could climb up the ladder and into the pool and they could drown too.
That's right. It may seem like a lot of work hooking the ladder back up every time you leave the pool, but it may save someone's life.
Thanks, Constable Howie. I wouldn't want anything to happen to anybody because I was careless.
Now, what's another safety rule?
Mm-hmm.
Never swim alone.
But I'm a good swimmer.
I know, but that doesn't matter. Anything could happen. You could have a problem and wouldn't be anybody there to help you.
One day when I was swimming, I hiccuped while I was underwater and swallowed a lot of water. If my dad wouldn't have been there, I'd still be choking.
All kinds of things can happen. You should never swim alone.
Constable Howie, you always show up at just the right time.
Hey, didn't you two promise me an ice cream or something?
As soon as we take the toys out of the pool,
hook up the ladder,
and change.
Hello, my name is Tom Collins, producer of Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner. We're hearing from you that you're learning and enjoying our programs, and that's wonderful. You can learn more about us at our website. We're a worldwide nonprofit media ministry that depends upon your prayers and support. We need your donations to continue our good work, and your donation is tax deductible. You can go online to make your donation on our website at faithville.com now, or you can mail your check payable to Faithville, Box 7, Maidstone, Ontario, Canada, N0R1K0, or Box 441, 665, Detroit, Michigan, USA 48244. Or you can call to donate by credit card to Faithville at 1-888-450-1111. Thank you for helping Faithville and Miss Charity's Diner bring the good news of Jesus to children in your community and around the world.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Oh, brother, I don't know. Disney World didn't look like this when it was in my mind.
Yours looks nice. I'm sort of happy with my picture. It doesn't look exactly like what I saw in my mind, but I thought I'd take the abstract approach.
Oh, these pictures are great.
Oh, but Mr. Stan...
Oh, but Josiah, you see, that's the wonderful thing about creativity. Each person can do something in their own special way. Now, it doesn't matter that they don't look exactly like they did in your mind, but the thing is that you did your very best.
Mr. Stan, do you suppose that this is how all those famous drawing people got started?
Well, I'm sure it is. And each time that you do it, you'll get better at it.
Oh. So I could be a famous painter.
Yeah.
Well, maybe, but that's really up to God. You see, God gives everybody their own special gifts and talents, and some people use them differently than others. See, that way we're not all doing the same thing, which would be really boring, you know. So the important thing is that we use our creativity to do the things that God gives us to do.
Mr. Stan, how do you use your creativity?
Yeah.
Well, I like to go on my deliveries and talk to different people, like you and Josiah. I like to stock the shelves and set up my displays real special so that I can show off the things that I've got to sell. I was creative today when I helped you and Josiah picture things in your mind. Oh, and I'm really creative when I make the prettiest hot fudge sundae that you have ever seen.
Oh.
So the important thing is that we're doing what God gave us to do.
Yeah. You want to show us how creative you can be, Mr. Stan?
Yeah. I want to see some of those awesome creative sundaes. Maybe chocolate.
Coming right up, you guys. I am going to create the best hot fudge sundae ever.
Yay!
Yeah, I cannot wait to taste that hot fudge.
Oh, me too. And you know what?
What?
We won't even see it if it drips on the table, because look at all this paint.
That's right.
Yeah.
We should do art with chocolate.
What a great idea. Hey, we should have painted a sundae.
I don't think I can paint anything. But sundae, maybe.
I'm so hungry, I would eat the paper.
That's an idea. Fiber.
I wonder what's taking so long.
So, Carl, what do you think about creativity now?
I think I'm beginning to understand it better.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. What do you think your creative gift is?
Well, I figured it out, I think. I'm creative when it comes to my cooking. I can set the best looking plate in town, and my fries are pretty good too.
I am so happy to hear you talking like this. This is wonderful.
Well, I really thought for a while I didn't have any creativity.
Well, that's because you kept comparing yourself to others. Just because we can't do something somebody else can do doesn't mean we're not creative. You know, I used to always want to be one of those singers, you know, the famous ones you hear on the radio.
Well, go ahead, I'm listening.
Really? Okay, you ready? Let me see, what will I sing? Okay. The B-I-B-L-E, that's the book for me. I stand alone in the world.
Miss Charity. Miss Charity.
Yeah, yes, Carl?
Maybe you better stick to being the owner of the most creative diner in town.
I have to agree with Carl. I just wanted to see how long it would take him before he said something. Boys and girls, remember to be creative in the way that God's blessed you. Watch this. Carl, how would you like to hear my version of This Little Light of Mine?
Ugh.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Yeah.